What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Tuesday, May the 30th, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about Fintoch. And we have gotten some information. We've seen some transition. We've seen some things shift and change. There has been a difference of opinion from a lot of different people. I've gotten some contact from many different people, and they have their own mixed feelings about it. And I'm going to share with what I have seen and what I think, and we're going to go from there. Of course, I want to preface all of this by saying we still haven't gotten to June 1st, the date that they said that they are going to be hopefully completed with whatever they needed to do. Also, I'm not in the speculation game. I'm not into that. So what I'm going to be looking for is what seems to be the truth. All right. And what I've gotten so far, some of it is over my head, but some of it I do understand. And there is a migration going on. All right. So before we get too deep, I want to also say I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. All right. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to be updated and notified about everything, go ahead and hit the notification bell as well. Please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if you get you, there's nothing I can do to help you. Stay diligent in my comment section and vigilant in this space. And follow me on Instagram. I ain't hard to find. So we're talking about Fintoch, right? We have gotten information that says that Fintoch is going through an upgrade into its new blockchain. All right. Now, what started for us as a peer-to-peer type of lending platform that was built off that now seems to have a lot more things going on with it. You know, FinSoul's got the online gaming thing, which we all know or are finding out, for those of you that didn't know, that the gaming in the metaverse space is already creating life, changing income for people. Sustainable income for people. So we know that kind of technology exists. We know the type of layered lending peer-to-peer technology exists that Fintoch was said to be doing, or hopefully they were doing, hopefully are doing still. We're still waiting on information on that. But I said all this to say Fintoch was running like a well-oiled machine. And at this point, it's halted everything. As a matter of fact, as of today, a lot of people's back offices, if you go and look in your app after you've done the update, so make sure you do the update. If you're still interested in being in Fintoch, of course, you do the update and you will see that your balances look a little bit different. Now, one thing that I want to talk about with this is there seems to be a notion that people may feel like they need to put more money into this. There should be no indication that we are putting more money into this. But here's what I do want to talk about, all right? Of course, in my Telegram group, I've shared as much as I can for those of you that need to do your own due diligence and find your own information. But what I shared today is there is a binding process, right? So we spoke about that migration. This is the migration, and it's affecting a lot of things, right? Our balances are turning into voucher balances. I'm going to share this with you. I'm trying to get my thoughts together as I'm sharing this, so forgive me if I seem all over the place. But I want to zero in on first the binding process. The binding process is going to keep you aligned with your upline. So whoever your upline is, reach out to them, get their binding, get their wallet ID, which is in the same place as your invitation. As you go into the app and you updated the app is still functional, it's still working the same. You would go to the section that says go to invite. You click on that. And I'm actually just sharing it with you guys. Let's see if I can pull this up quickly. I don't want to seem like I'm rushing through this video because I'm not, but I don't want to waste people's time either. All right. So here we go. So you would be here. This is the app. It's updated, right? It's got a few things here. Most importantly, the FinChain financial node application is open. So that's going to be there for you. All this FTC stuff is coming out. But anyway, you go to invite. And because I've already did this, my invite ID is showing. So you're going to want to restore your wallet if you're an iPhone user. If you're an Android user, all you got to do is update the app, right? So, and I have it on both my iPhone and my Android. So when you go to invite, of course, it should prompt you to put in your unique, your referrer's unique wallet ID and they should be able to bind you. It should be a very simple process. I've posted a video that Kojo did. It's actually in the Telegram group right now, as it should be. And I'm going to stop this share real quick so we can hop on in the Telegram group, and I can show you guys what I've updated in there. And then I'm going to go back into my wallet and then show you guys some things that I see that are important to note while we're still looking in the app itself. But first, I want to go in here and just show you guys what I've updated in the Telegram group that I have. Now, this is only for information. I don't have a whole bunch of people writing in here. I have my uplines that have the ability and myself, and that's it. All right. I'll try to keep it tight on the communication. So things that come in here are going to be as close as I know to be the truth, and what my uplines words are. And we're starting with today. All right. Of course, we've talked about no cross lining. This is, no cross recruiting pretty much. Make sure you're getting in with the person that enrolled you. Those of you that used my link, you already know you used my link. And the process is here in my Telegram. If you're not in my Telegram group yet, it is in the description below the video. So you should be able to find it there. Only rebind to your previous sponsor. If you're in a team outside of CRS, please go to your sponsors. All right. Let's see. The binding process is very easy, guys. And I put my binding address right here. It says ID, and I also pinned it. So you should be able to see it in the pin. And then the pin after that is me saying that this is my wallet ID. I am now bound to my directs. Use this to bind, and then proceed to share yours with your team if that's what you choose to do. Now, some people are not going to be happy with what Fintoch is doing. They're not excited to see some of the things that we've seen in the back office. I can't speak for everyone else. All I can speak for is myself. And I want everybody to understand, I'm not promoting Fintoch. I'm promoting my journey in Fintoch. I'm only promoting really BOJ. To be honest with you, the Fintoch is just a notch on the belt as we move along in this space. But we were really impressed by Fintoch. I still am pretty impressed. Even in this migration period, it seems to be fairly issue-free. The issues that come are just from people and their opinions on things. It's not necessarily anything technical that I've seen from Fintoch. Maybe they're not doing what you expected them to do, but I don't go into these platforms with a whole lot of expectations other than the risk that I might lose whatever I put in there. We really have to just take for what they give us. I can't spend so much time being bound by a speculation or my own opinion or someone else's opinion. I have to take for what it is. And the technology, it's still working. Other than the lending and borrowing thing, which is kind of important because that's what got us here in the first place. That's what kind of made us intrigued by this opportunity in the first place. But as we learn more, these nodes are supposed to generate FTC. We're supposed to be able to earn an FTC. FTC is supposed to be transferable. And there's one more thing that I want to share with you guys. I want to get back into this wallet. And this is catering to the statement that people may feel like they need to put more in or anything like that. Of course, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I put $54,000 of my own money. So, of course, I'm personally invested in figuring out what the next steps are for Fintoch. Now, a lot of you did not do that. A lot of you would not do that. And that's perfectly fine. That was my risk management strategy. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not tripping. Now, I'm not telling nobody else not to trip because it's all about what you are able to do, okay? What I'm deciding to do is just see what the next steps are. So for me, the next steps were to look into my back office, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and get this back up so you guys can see. And I'm trying not to make this video too long, but you got to do what you got to do, right? All right, so we're going to go ahead and mirror in. All right, here we go. So here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the profit, right? This is where we used to see the teams and where they were, okay? As you can see, I've already been putting out my wallet and people have been getting their wallets binded and stuff like that. So our push addresses are going to be increasing and so forth. And as you can see, my node voucher balance is at 74,517. Now, I have not personally put any more money in. What this did was it took from my own personal investment and some from the equity that I already had built from what I was getting paid daily as a leader, right? and it combined it and it made a node voucher balance. Okay, so I have a balance here. I didn't have to put any more money in. Everything that I do from this point forward is pretty much from this node voucher balance. Okay, now my wallet, okay, this is a totally separate thing. This is a decentralized wallet. I do expect that if I needed to be able to send any of this Tron outside of this wallet, it would function normally. So we're not talking about a platform that just dipped off and went away. This is still a wallet that should be usable, right? If I wanted to use it, it also has the FTH, and it should have FTC up there. Yep, it does. So we're going to have an opportunity to really check and see if this thing is going to work for us. But we have to give it time if it's something that we are interested in looking at. And if it's something that we're not, then don't waste a whole lot of time trying to speculate. And, unless you're really going to, go all out and try to expose Fintoch for something, I don't know, because there's people that have time to do that. But quite honestly, I don't have time to do that. What I have time to do is follow what my leaders are doing. And I'm gonna tune into the people that have a vested interest in seeing what good can come from this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna focus on. All right. And I know other people are gonna focus on other things, and that's perfectly fine. I will have a Telegram group here that I'm going to continue to share the information that I receive that I believe is credible information. And that's all I can focus on. I can't focus on who's lying, who's telling the truth. Please listen, gentlemen. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. We are in a space where platforms lie and fib, and they do a whole bunch of stuff all the time. We have chosen to be in this space. Now, I'm not saying Fintoch is lying. That's not my words, okay? It may be on some of you guys' hearts today, and that's okay. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. But as for me, I want everyone to first understand that I'm just talking about me going through some of this stuff and what I have chosen to do with some of the hurdles that come my way. This is indeed a hurdle. I do believe there's more than me just going through this, but this is how I'm choosing to react to it. And it's not even June 1st yet, okay? Honestly, to sum all this up, I'm waiting till June 1st. I'm going to follow instructions that I've been given by my upline, but I'm waiting till June 1st. I'm going to give them the amount of time that they asked for. I'm not going to write them off before just because of speculation or what he said or what she said. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see what they do. All right. There's going to be plenty of people that are out here trying to spread FUD. All right. I'm going to listen and watch and pay attention to what Fintoch does. They've given us the app to look at. I've got 2 vantage points to look at it. I got it on Apple. I got it on Android. The apps are working fine. We're just waiting for the functionality of getting paid to be here. All right. And when that comes, we'll be happy. When it doesn't come, or if it doesn't come, what are we going to do? We're going to move on. Okay. We're not going to get so hung up about it. Not going to spend a whole lot of time. Of course, we're going to address it. We're going to see what happens. And of course, as news comes out going forward, if there's any changes that we have to share, of course, we're going to do that. Y'all already know how we get down. But at the end of the day, I can't spend too much time on speculation, ladies and gentlemen. So if that's what you have to share, then find the right people to share it to. But I'm here to let you know, I'm not the right one. I'm going to be in tune with my upline. I'm going to be listening to the channels that they have given for communication. I'm not going to bug them, of course. I'm going to allow them to share on what they know. And then, of course, when it gets to a point where I get to where I can't handle what's going on, I'll be honest about that. And I'll say, hey, this is becoming too much for me to handle. I think I'm going to do whatever I can to either get what I can out from it, or I'm going to just move on and accept it as a learning lesson. But we don't take losses, as we all know. All right. With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man in the comment section or the help me line, or anyone that is asking you to get on WhatsApp and holla at them, because I will never ask you to do that. Never has been me, never will be me. I will see y'all in the next one. This is Fintoch. We're going to learn as we grow. But here's some key points. It's not asking us for any new money. The app seems to be updating and working in a manner that we just want to see it get us paid, right? That's what everyone is focused on. The migration seems to be moving fine. People are able to bind their addresses. They're doing it in a way that seems simple and easy, and it's not even June 1st yet. So that's 4 reasons why I ain't tripping. All right. You can find more if you like, but those are the only 4 that I need. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.